Hello, everybody. Welcome to what is this? A host?
Yeah,
We're hosting an interview.
I'm Maya in Style.
And I'm Alex GoPro Vlog 23 on YouTube.
And here we are interviewing Deborah Gilbert, who hosts her wonderful show here. And we're gonna ask her some questions. So, Deborah, can you let our viewers know what your show is about and what they can, kind of expect when they watch it?
Sure. Well, we tape the show. It's called Arts and Entertainment with Deborah Gilbert, and we tape at the Valley Shore Community Television Station, which we're at, and you too, thankfully, and I thank you very much, our crew members on the program. I started it 5.5 years ago, and it deals with the arts, entertainment, and culture all on the shoreline, all throughout the state of Connecticut, into New York, across the nation. I've done some interviews, and next week I'll have somebody zooming in from London. Yeah, and I've already done one from Poland. So it just depends where I can get a really good interview for the viewing audience.
And with that, what kind of topics do you guys go over?
Well, it depends on the guest. For example, what we just did, where you two were just here, was the Shoreline Opera Club. So it was all about opera. I've talked to the people at the Kate and Old Saybrook, so it's about their theater productions, or the Iverton Playhouse, or the Goodspeed Opera House, or the Connecticut River Museum, talking about museums, Florence Gridwell Museum, Shoreline Arts Alliance. It just depends on what it's all about that I feel would be a good interview.
And what inspired you to, create this whole show?
Well, I grew up as an actor, and I really realized when I was in New York for many years that I wasn't going to make it as a successful actor. And I found a TV studio in New York, and I said, can I produce my own program? I'm not going to make it as an actor, I don't think, but I want to stay in the arts. What can I do? And they said, come on in. We love what you're doing. And so I've been producing TV programming ever since. Found this station in 2018 and started the show in 2020.
Wow. Alex, do you want to say?
I had a question. Hold on. How many people view your videos?
You know what? I don't know. The station is unable, because we don't have a Nielsen rating for the station, so they're not able to tell me how many people are viewing. So I'm not sure about that. YouTube, honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
And if people find your show interesting, where can they contact you?
They can find me. My email address is artsandentertainment@mail.com. So if they have any questions, if they think that they might be a good guest for the program, if they'd like to suggest somebody who might be a good guest, they can get in touch with me there.
And Alex, any final thoughts?
Well, I appreciate I've been working here for how long? A couple months now. So
Oh, yeah?
I'm glad that we're able to finally get the ball rolling on some of the stuff. And I
Well-
love what you do. I love what you do.
Oh,
You
thank
do
you
great
so
stuff.
much. I really appreciate that. And you are both from Vista, and Vista has Vista Voices, which is a wonderful TV show.
She was on that.
Oh yeah, congratulations. And also all of my crew members are from Vista, and I'm very grateful. You're all very talented. Thank you very much for being a part of it.
Thank you so much for doing this with us.
Yeah, it's been
We
fun.
really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, if any of you guys want to go and find her, we will link her email in the description below, and definitely check her out. And what else am I gonna say?
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Does VSCTV have a YouTube channel?
A YouTube channel,
Like when you guys go live, right?
we're live, and then it gets saved afterwards, and it gets put up on YouTube as well.
Okay.
And we're on Roku, Fire TV, and we're on 3 streaming channels, and I'm on 3 cable channels.
Okay.
So I've got 8 platforms of opportunity for the guests.
Nice. So plenty of views.
So there's a lot of places where you can view this wonderful host, and if you guys like more information, definitely go check out VSCTV and just any other channels that are on here. and they're really great to work with. And thank you for watching, and we really appreciate you guys staying. And thank you so much, Deborah, for
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for letting us interview you.
Yeah, right. I'm usually
Usually
not
you're the one
interviewed.
interviewing everyone
I'm
else.
always the one interviewing. So thank you for letting me say something.
Yeah, of course.
I have one question, just for a tip in interviewing.
Sure.
When you have your, I noticed you have a little list that you keep track of everyone's name, what they do, and
Yes.
how they are. How do you write? Do you have questions for them, like that ahead of time, or do you write them as you're like meeting them?
I do write down some questions, but they're all in here.
Okay.
I do my research,
Yep.
so I'm able to put my questions inside of my mind and able to, but the research is key, and that brings up my questions. And then I feed off of my guests' answers. So when they say something, it'll be, oh, you know, I want to ask you something about what you just said. So sometimes it's what they say gets me a question, and sometimes my research gives me questions.
Okay.
So, what advice would you have to our viewers that may stumble upon our channel and might want to host like a podcast, YouTube channel, or you know anything that has to do with like being filmed on TV? What advice would you have for them?
That's a really good question. It has to be, you have to be creative. If you're not going to find a TV station like this TV station that has Emily as the station manager and a crew that you walk into and you can do a show, if you're starting your own podcast or you're doing your own YouTube channel, you really need to have some people around you maybe that are technically savvy, that can be able to know what they're doing to get it up on the air and get subscribers and viewers and things like that, which I don't know how to do.
Any advice to people you know who, you know, like I said, just in general, like.
I say come to the Valley Shore Community Television Station. If you're in the area, they're in Westbrook. Come on in, you can produce your own show, you can work on shows, and you can get your hands dirty here and learn about TV production right around the corner from your home.
Yeah.
So you've heard it. That is some really good, valuable advice. And we hope you enjoyed watching. And thank you so much again.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.